Do you want to be passionate about something in this world? Do you want to get excited about something? Do you want something to really live for and die for? Get passionate about the gospel. The gospel. The gospel, writes Jerry Bridges, is not only the most important message of all history, it is the only essential message in all of history. Yet we allow thousands of professing Christians to live their entire lives without clearly understanding it and experiencing the joy of living by it. You know, he's right. Because for so many Christians, that the gospel, you know, it's their understanding of the gospel is limited to these few very basic core facts, the ones that we are given here, yes, in 1 Corinthians 15 in these few verses, and just this very narrow set of beliefs. And if someone just gets hold of those and believes them rightly, then that tips them into the kingdom. They've got their way to heaven. And this short, very basic, simplistic message about Jesus dying and being buried and raised again, that's for evangelistic purposes. We give that, or especially tack it on the end of some message. That's the ticket to get people into heaven. But it's not necessary for Christians. It's not necessary for discipleship. It's not necessary for growth and other important things in the Christian life. You know, that kind of thinking is so removed from New Testament Christianity, it's not even funny. It's not even funny. Every book of the New Testament finds its meaning in some way or form in the gospel. You know, in the book of Romans, Paul starts out in chapter 1 and verse 16 talking about the gospel. He finishes 16 chapters later. And everything in between, beginning with man's depravity, Abraham's faith, justification by faith, then sanctification, indwelling sin, then life in the Spirit in chapter 8, divine election, chapters 9 to 11, then ending with Christian duties toward God and towards others, are all tied firmly to and find their importance in the gospel. You see, that is the gospel. In fact, we could say the gospel is what holds all of God's revelation together. It all comes to a point there. John Stott writes, "We never move on from the cross, only into a more profound understanding of the cross." It's profound words. You see, the cross and its meaning aren't really truths that we really completely master. We will dwell on them and plummet their depth and meaning till the day we meet Jesus.